What's up, Conquer community? Coach Chris here with this week's Coach's Corner. For this week's talk, we are going to be getting into goal setting for us as fitness coaches. Now, first step for me when goal setting is to take a step back, and I like to look at myself and really identify who I am as a person, as a coach. And in order to do this, I like to look at the three almost phases or aspects of my life. That's me as a coach, that's me as an athlete, and that's just me as a person. Once I leave the gym, I go home to my family, my friends. And what I do is I try to notice the similarities and the differences between those three versions of myself. At home, I like to have fun. I like to relax. I'm a little bit more laid back. At work, I'm very structured. I'm patient. Things that maybe I'm not so much at home. And then as an athlete, I'm very competitive. And then once I've done that, I like to then take a step further and try to figure out the whys. Why is it that I'm competitive? Why is it that I'm patient at work, but maybe not so patient at home? I take the time to do this because I really think it helps to set the stage of understanding my priorities. So when it comes to goal setting, I have a better understanding of how I can set myself up for success and avoid any sort of pitfalls or failures. So once I've done that and I've taken the chance to dive a little deeper into those three phases, aspects of my life, then I think it's time we sit down and we start to look at, all right, what is it that I need? What is it that I want? And I think the two things can be the same and they can be different. And it's important to recognize the difference between the two because not always what we want is what we need, or at least what we need right now. And so I take the time, I separate out my wants and my needs, and I try to see again, are there similarities and differences between those two lists? And if there are similarities, then that might be a good place to start. And once I've done that, now I can go ahead and I can goal set. And when I'm goal setting, I think one of the more important things that we have to remember is that we got to set realistic goals for ourselves, and a part of that is making sure that they're concrete, right? And an example is, I want to be the best, right? That's a great goal, but it's not so concrete. Like, what are the steps I can do in order to get there? And also, is it realistic? Is it tangible? Is it what I can accomplish in a year? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not saying shoot for the moon, but when it comes to goal setting, we want to make sure that we are giving ourselves an opportunity to lay out a clear path in order to achieve our goal. And then that kind of leads into the next thing is that we want to make sure it's right for us. Because again, as I said before with the wants and needs, it may be a great goal, but maybe our environment doesn't necessarily support that goal. Maybe I'm trying to do something, but everything that goes on in my day-to-day is really going to prevent me from tackling that. Maybe, and this is away from coaching, maybe I want to read a book a month, but maybe I'm at the gym from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I only really have like a little bit of time on the weekend, but I have a family, I have kids that I got to take care of, that's not me, but, then maybe my environment doesn't support that goal. It's a great goal, but again, if it's not feasible, maybe that's not the direction we should go. And then finally, once we've done all that and we made sure things are right for us, our environment supports it, things are realistic, we want to look at not just outcome-based goals or performance-related goals. We want to make sure that we are choosing process-oriented goals as well to support those long-term efforts. Maybe I want 10 clients in the next year. All right, that's a great outcome-based goal. Now, what are the more procedural-based goals or the process-oriented goals that I am going to implement in order to get there? Maybe I'm going to set up a marketing funnel, or I'm going to use social media. I'm going to post once a week. All things that are going to build out to that bigger goal. So those are kind of the steps that I take when it comes to goal setting. I think they're important, and I think it's going to really help set you guys up for success when you go to set these goals for yourself. So that's what I got for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I look forward to talking to you guys soon.